What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Coldplay, Fix You. This is a request by Achen Carey. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name. They say they're the first time here after seeing my reaction to Jacob Collier and Chris Martin, who performed Fix You. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, like I said in my reaction to the version by Jacob Collier and Chris Martin, it's a song that I've heard before, obviously, because I think it was so big like years ago, but it's also been a couple of years since I've heard the original song, and when I heard it, it was mostly in the background or something, so I'm excited to really sit down and listen to it carefully, probably for the first time, really, like you requested. I'm not trying to pronounce your name again because I might do it even worse. This is the version live from São Paulo, and I'm excited to react to Coldplay for the first time. If you want to support me and my channel as well, you can also request the song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content, full concert reactions, you get requests included monthly, and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, get what you want but not what you need.
Is he just singing while laying down?
When you feel so tired that you can't sleep, stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face, 'cause you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste, what could be worse? Vamos a cantar juntos, let's go.
Chills. I love this clean ambient guitar.
Just what you worth. You're saying let's go, go.
This has such an amazing atmosphere. Oh yeah. Wow.
to fix you. Muito obrigado, thank you everybody.
Wow.
And I will try to fix you.
Wow, this whole thing really got to me. The song, the performance, the atmosphere, the crowd, the fireworks. Everything worked so perfectly. Definitely made me emotional. Really drew me in. What a vibe. Yeah, just so beautiful. From the first second to the last one. An amazing song and an even better performance. I think I already said it in my reaction to the other version. Chris Martin just has a very unique voice and a very unique way of delivering that I really like, especially of a context of a song like this that's very emotional, because he can transport feelings so well. He has this soft, sometimes almost fragile and vulnerable delivery. And I think it all sounds and feels very natural. I think that's the right word. He's not trying to do something crazy with his voice, but it's just an authentic, honest, heartfelt, intimate, personal way of singing. Sometimes switching into this almost conversational phrasing, but then also when the song increases in intensity, he also has power in his voice. And of course also his seamless switches from the chest voice to the head voice always sound amazing, and his delivery kind of develops the same way the whole song does. So as the arrangement kind of grows, his voice also gains like strength, but without losing this vulnerable edge and this emotional sound. I also really like the instrumentation throughout the song. I couldn't tell you if they changed anything to the studio version, because like I said, it's been a couple of years since I've heard it, and also back then I didn't really pay attention too much, but I really like how the song develops as well. So it starts softly, fitting to the way Chris Martin sings, of course, also, but with these atmospheric textures and a pretty prominent bass in the beginning, especially, that I liked a lot because it was very melodic, and I think that's throughout the song. The bass stays pretty melodic with nice bass lines, definitely not just playing root notes to like give the song depth, but it adds movement and atmosphere and melody. The guitar is also great and also like gets increasingly important throughout the song. I think joining in the first chorus for the first time, probably, and it's this clean guitar sound with like a lot of reverb and some delay. And I think after the second chorus, probably it gets even better. I think that guitar melody, I don't know, has a lot of impact and creates a lot of atmosphere. I think there's some slight distortion added to it, and still it's a pretty clean sound. It has this kind of shimmering sound, if that makes sense. And for me, it really lifts the emotional energy of the song. And then, of course, also with that melodic lead guitar riff, it leads into this big climax, this big finale of the song, where the drums also join in, and it's just a moment of a big release. It's just such a powerful and impactful moment, and whole section then with this full sound that's almost a little anthemic. And intense while keeping this emotional core. So I think it's just a great arrangement where every single part of the song works perfectly. Every musician, the vocalist, the structure of the song, the dynamics, the atmosphere in general, and yeah, those beautiful melodies. And in this performance, it's all lifted up even more through a great crowd. I think if you're watching my reactions regularly, you're probably tired of me saying it, but I always enjoy it so much when a big audience, a big crowd sings together. I think it's just such a unique atmosphere that's created through that. It's a great sound, but also the whole vibe of unity, of a collective that goes along with that, of a connection within the audience, but also a connection to the artist on stage, is something I enjoy every time, and it gives me chills pretty much every time. And in this case, it was obviously a big crowd and a great crowd where, of course, everyone knows the words, everyone feels the song. You could also see it in the close-ups of people crying and people hugging, other people just enjoying the moment. It's just so many different emotions and such a connection that's created through that I think is just amazing. I already talked about the lyrics in my other reactions, so I don't really want to repeat myself here. If you're interested in what I have to say about the lyrics and haven't already seen my other reaction, go check that out. It's definitely emotional lyrics that I like a lot, that have a sad vibe, but are also kind of comforting, which, yes, suits the vibe and the sound of the song very well, in my opinion. And having emotional lyrics that are also written in a great way make this song even better. Thank you so much, Achen Correa, for this request. I enjoyed it a lot. It was great for me to really sit down and concentrate on this song to really get it. And it's a great performance that really drew me in. I think it's very captivating. The emotions are transported in a great way, and it was kind of contagious. It made me emotional. It's just a beautiful song. Great arrangement, great instrumentation, great vocal performance, awesome crowd, and just a beautiful experience for me. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Takes its toll. Took them off, now the colors bleed.